Our first viewing of the property was at the end of June. Summer had just started. The land was green and lush and overgrown. We had driven 3 hours to view it and only had a few hours until sunset. In the excitement and hurry, I came completely unprepared, in a dress and flip-flops, wading through grass waist deep. We're checking out a property, just walking the perimeter. Looks like it is fenced. You can see the wires. I think it's fully fenced. The grass is overgrown, so we're constantly checking for ticks. There's already been quite a few on Nick, but it's really beautiful here. There's some forests, some fields. It is all kind of hilly. There's barely any like flat land, but it's beautiful. Hopefully we don't get poison ivy.
You went through here, Dom?
Yeah, let's just go through here. We ended up signing the papers less than 2 weeks later with poison ivy rashes all over our legs. It all happened so quickly, like maybe it was meant to be, and this little abandoned piece of land was now ours to take care of. The day came to move onto the land. It was just us, our 2 trucks, and a little truck camper on the back of one of them that we had just spent the past 3 years traveling the states in. Our new adventure had officially begun. The next day, a few people came to pick up the old camper that was left on the property, and it was just us from here. What do you do first when you buy an abandoned piece of land? We figured we'd start by mowing down all the overgrown brush to see what we're working with, but we didn't have anything to mow with. So first thing on the list was finding a mower. We searched Facebook Marketplace and found a little tractor with a brush hog attachment a few hours away. We made the trip, liked what we saw, and decided to buy it. We bought a tractor. Look at her. To unload and then return the trailer because the person that we bought the tractor from let us borrow his trailer. Really nice of him. But we need to hurry up and return it before it gets dark.
Oh, made it. One, two, three, four, five.
Cloud of smoke. With our new to us tractor. We started mowing and mowing and more mowing. Days of mowing. But it wasn't just mowing down the waist-deep grasses and shrubs that we had to take care of the first year on the property. With abandoned land, sometimes come unwanted surprises, like trash. Lots and lots of trash. The tall grass actually hid most of it, and as we mowed, we uncovered more. I remember one evening Nick was mowing and accidentally ran over a bucket of paint in the brush, and I happened to catch it on camera.
RV table. This shed was on the property when we got it, and I glanced in it one time and I still haven't even went inside. I was hoping there'd be some tools, some farm equipment, but it's just a lot of stuff that has been here for a while, and it looks like the animals were using it for a while. It's a bunch of tubes for swimming. There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's a bunch in there. Okay, I guess we found one. I think that's still good. They must have known I like Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna start cleaning out the shed. I feel like most of this stuff is gonna be trash. And after we clean it out, we'll see what needs to be done to fix it up.
It bit you? Huh?
Yeah. Is that their like nest or something? Yeah, see it? Yeah, it climbed into the couch.
Into the couch?
Uh-huh. There's a lot of bumblebees that live inside this couch. I tried pulling it out and it bit me. And then I tried again and they started following me, so not quite sure how I should get the couch out of there.
Did you get bit again?
No. Tired from running away. There's a hole in there and you can hear them in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So guys, be prepared to run. See the hole over there?
Mm-hmm.
What is this thing? Giant roll of linoleum. It's actually clean. There's 2 wasps. Be careful.
They're coming out.
There's 2 crawling here. Run. Got it? There in the mattress?
We got all of the trash out of the shed cleaned out and focused on the entrance of the property for a little break from all the clearing and cleaning. We're looking at gates for our front entrance.
Yeah, our property is fenced in already with like a wire fencing, but there's no gate for some reason.
Red, green, or black. I think we're gonna go with the
Definitely
black.
not.
The property did not have a mailbox, so we had to install one as well.
Yeah, this stuff all run. This can be used for something. We found this box buried in the grass and brush and everything.
Quite often we found large field stones while mowing. We dug some out that were in the way of the mower and built a little patio at the camper entrance to help keep it cleaner from all the mud when it rains. There were also small little shelters on the land that had deteriorated and needed to be cleaned up.
I wonder what all this was. Maybe some kind of chicken coop or something. You have some wire right there. You need to watch out for snakes here. I saw a snake crawling around here, so gotta be careful. These pieces are not bad.
There's wasps.
It bit me a little bit.
With all the cleaning, a good portion of the trash was old unsalvageable wood or other debris that could be burned. We built a fire ring to have bonfires from all the old junk we cleared out. Hopefully you can hear us because it's windy today, but today we are going to try to get this area cleaned up. It's all overgrown. This is the area behind the shed. There's a lot of stuff in it, so we can't just mow it down. We have to clean it out first, take it step by step, little by little, remove all the stuff, mow it, remove more stuff, mow that area. So hopefully we'll get a good chunk of this cleaned out today. This is one of the last areas that we need to clean. We've already done pretty much most of it.
Yeah.
This is going to be the last major cleaning area.
The biggest and the worst.
The biggest and the worst. We saved the best for last, so let's get started.
This is the old wall from the shed. I don't know what happened with that.
Look at all the pretty goldenrod. It's just starting to bloom. We made a little bit of progress. It's looking a little bit better now. Still a lot of work to do, but it's break time.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Yeah.
Why? Where's the metal rake? Still down there? It's just not as good. It might be good for leaves, but to get into the sticks and stuff, it's not as good.
There's a thorn bush.
This rose? I can
Yeah.
get it. I have the leather gloves on.
This is the mess we're dealing with. Okay, here, let me go in. Am I gonna make it through here? Maybe not. We chopped out a lot of these grape vines already, but there's still a bunch. And there's all these old plywood structures, they're falling apart. It's hard to see on the camera, but everything's just overgrown.
So this is the area that we cleared out behind the shed. It's all clear. This was all poison ivy. And unfortunately, Nick got a bunch of poison ivy on his arms the past 2 weeks after clearing that out. Even when we cleaned up an area, the land would still spit up a can here or there. I have a feeling we'll be picking up things from the ground for a while. And that's pretty much how our first year on the land went. We bought the property in July and spent the rest of the year clearing and cleaning it all up so we can have a fresh start in the new year. Subscribe to follow our second year and third year and however long we choose to share our life on this little plot of abandoned land we now call home.